can find the best store around that has crocodile boots. Finally, she's led to this guy. This guy right here. He sells crocodile boots. I know it looks creepy, but creepy people sell crocodile boots. So she's looking at all these crocodile boots in his store, and he's excited to sell a pair of crocodile boots because, if you don't know, they cost a lot of money. Well, Denise was not too happy about how much money all these crocodile boots were costing. In fact, she threw a fit. She was very, very angry, and she said, "I am not about to pay that much money for a pair of crocodile boots."
You already did.
In fact, I'm gonna go get my own, she said, and she stormed out of his office with a fury like a whirling dervish. Did you just whirl dervish on me?
Yeah.
I missed it.
It was whirling.
Okay, now Mr. Boot Salesman over here, he just cocked his head and was like, "Whoa, that lady's crazy and blonde. And she's like a whirling dervish."
That is a crazy blonde whirling dervish.
She's like a whirling dervish. Oh. Now I see. Okay, so he finished his day, Mr. Boot Salesman. His name was Bob the Boot Salesman. He finishes his day, walks to the shop, puts out the sign, steps out the door, gets inside his Mini Cooper. And he's driving on the highway. Now it's in Australia and he's right by the beach, this whole place. It's a beautiful place. So, Bob the Boot Man's going down the beach in his Mini Cooper. And he gets to this spot and he looks out his window, he's driving by, and he sees on the beach this blonde, Denise, obviously. And she's down there by the water, and he sees her struggling in the water like she's holding on to this crocodile tail. And he's like, "Oh my goodness, I have got to see this." That's what he said, just like that. He said, "Oh my goodness, I got to see this," just like that.
Oh my goodness, I gotta see this.
Okay, so he steps out of his car, he parks his car, steps out, and he goes down to the side of the shore, and about the time he gets down there, Janice has got this crocodile up on the shore, thrashing like crazy. Okay, and she's not even paying attention to him at all. Okay, she's just thrashing with this alligator. Okay, and then Bob notices something else. He looks down the shoreline, and you notice there's like 10 other crocodiles tied up on the shoreline. And she gets this thing. Oh, snag. So they're all piled up here. Just, yes. Okay, so this last one, he gets it all knocked out. Janice does. Janice knocks this thing out, and he's like, "What in the world? This lady's on steroids or something." And she knocks it out, and then she turns, and it's like she finally noticed that Bob was standing there, and he's kind of uneasy, like, "What's she gonna do to me? What's she gonna do to me?" And she's like, "Ah!" Actually, that's not what she did. It was more like she was frustrated. Like, so she's frustrated. There we go. That's better. So she's frustrated, and she's breathing really hard. She's so upset. And she's like, "I can't believe it! I can't believe it!" Like that. Just like this passion in her voice. So after he gets enough nerve, Bob gets enough nerve to speak, and he's like, "Oh, I have to ask.
How did you do that?"
That is what he's gonna ask. He wants to know how in the world she got all these alligators up here. And she just ignores the question. She stands there, and she's looking at the alligator, and she's like, you know, all 10 of these alligators I drug up here today, and not one of them was wearing any boots.